Darth Maul and his brother Savage Opress, brothers, runaways, lords of the Sith, forced on the run by their masters and the Jedi. If not for the kindness of the Mandalorian group, then Darth Maul's reign of terror alongside his brother would not have been possible. However, that reign came at a cost, and a terrible one. But what would happen if the two brothers of the Sith were never found by Pre Vizsla and the Deathwatch? What would happen if their path, both of their paths, had taken an entirely different turn? Would it be for their benefits? For their personal interests? What would happen if they were found by someone else? Follow me as we enter a brand new plane of reality, as we ask ourselves this little question. What if Maul and Savage were found by the Deathwatch? Maul and Savage's reign of terror on Mandalore left the planet scarred and deformed, but in another universe, the brothers crash-landed on an entirely different planet, the planet Skardant. And on this planet, the fate of the two brothers is about to take an unexpected turn. The tribe of the Sacred Saber healed their wounds, but refused to return their weapons until they have earned the trust of their village elder. They also learned about the Sacred Saber itself and what powers it possesses. Anyone who would dare to wield this saber would be driven mad with divine power. And so, the brothers of the Sith would play their little game. Maul followed the ways of the village reluctantly, but Savage, however, found peace with working alongside the villagers. He thought that he could never reach a new path beyond combat, but the elder's granddaughter, Nen, believed that Savage could do something more with his life, something kind. Maul was unamused by Savage's new attitude, but continues to play along. And the day of a trial had begun, and the two were forced to take a dangerous obstacle course to prove their worth to the village. It was Maul against Savage, and it was close, but Savage was victorious and was met with one last test, the Sacred Saber itself. Savage was almost tempted to take the saber, but he kept his self-control, and with it, he had passed the test. But Maul had different plans as he used the saber to attack the elders, which Savage stops and disarms him just in the nick of time. On that day, a bond was broken, and the brothers' views had completely changed as Maul was taken back to the camp. Savage didn't know how to process these emotions, but Nen helps him through all of it. Meanwhile, on the other side of the galaxy, a signal was sent to a separatist cruiser from Skardant. It seems someone else is after the Sacred Saber too. His name was once Kai-Mei-Hai-She-Lal, but around the galaxy he is well known as, and feared as, General Grievous. As Palpatine sends Grievous to retrieve the Saber of Skardant, the people of the village were about to face the wrath of the Sith. But when Grievous takes Nen, Savage knew he had to fight back. However, one obstacle stands in his way, and that was Maul, who leads Grievous to the Saber's location, leaving the two brothers to fight. Savage, however, does not want to fight his brother, but Maul continues to show no mercy as he wants the Saber's power once he's hacked it off of Grievous's hands. Savage was the victor, but at the cost of his brother's life. As Savage leaves to rescue Nen, Maul looks on proudly of his brother before he passes away. Finally, Savage now stands face to face with the cyborg general who now wields the saber as the duel begins. It was a tough battle with Savage avoiding and overcoming the saber's corruption and even had his good arm cut off. But Savage showed Grievous that his lightsaber collection would ultimately be his undoing as he was disarmed without a leg to stand on and is now reduced to the village's new scarecrow. With Maul dead, Grievous defeated and the village saved, Savage could only mourn and repent on his sins. He and the villagers agree to destroy the saber, but Savage chooses to stay with the villagers and with Nen. It was difficult to say what may happen to Savage, but there is a chance that the Night Brother will find a way to leave the darkness and move into the light of the sun. Once he has found himself, he'll find peace. And if he finds peace, he'll find a path for the better.